What we were coming to find, mostly from input that we were getting from a variety of communities, was a concern that having access to not only the PARS information about people who were arrested, but also the way the system was set up from a technology standpoint. This is slightly old technology and didn't anticipate this kind of circumstance. There are a variety of fields. As you look at any document or computer system, you see the different fields on the screen, and if you clicked on a certain area, you could also see victim information, people whose names have been listed as victims, or those who were witnesses, possibly to a crime. All of that information was being put in one document, if you will, that was then computerized. The concern here is that having that kind of information going to ICE or anywhere else would give someone a concern that if they were in an undocumented status but witnessed something, maybe they were a victim, maybe someone tried to take advantage of them, or they were a witness to something, that they would be concerned that their information was going somewhere that it should not be. We also came to realize through conversations with ICE that they said they don't access that information, they're not looking for that information, and they're not using that information. So our position was, if you're not looking for it, if you're not accessing it, and if you don't need it, then we shouldn't share it.
Think about it this way. Use an example like the Times Square bomber. Imagine you found out that someone was trying to do something like that, and that he had been in police custody 48 hours before, was questioned about a crime, released, and he never hit the database. We would all be really upset about the fact that nobody knew that that individual sort of was out there.
Yeah,
Feds and
why does
it's relatively new.
ICE need to get access to PARS if they already have access to secure communities? Isn't it the same thing, or why do
Not
they
exactly.
need both?
Secure Communities, again, you guys will correct me. Secure Communities has a database of people who have already previously been in custody. They have their fingerprints, they know certain information about them. I'm going to take a wild leap and venture a guess that your information is probably not in that system. But if you got arrested and charged, you would not be in Secure Communities, but you will now be in PARS.
So my question is, what is your opinion about the 15,000 Mexicans that are living there in South Philly and their businesses? Are they good or bad for the city, regardless of their immigration status?
There's no question in the city of Philadelphia that many who are immigrants, whether born U.S. citizens, naturalized citizens, or even in an undocumented status, are actively engaged in the community, are running businesses, providing employment. They're an important component of the overall economy of the city of Philadelphia, whether in South Philadelphia, North Philly, West Philly, or Northeast, Northwest, or anywhere else. The reason we need to fix our immigration system is so that there is a clear pathway and a real process to go from undocumented to a full-fledged U.S. citizen. Folks have to learn how to live together. What's going on, again, whether it's in South Philadelphia with the many business people down there who may happen to be Mexican, they're providing employment. They're looking after their community. They're paying attention to what's going on with their children. That kind of behavior should be celebrated.